Well, good morning. It's another bright, beautiful, sunshiny day in lovely England.
Oh.
There we go. So much for this heat wave we were supposed to get at the end of the month. Wrong. Anyway, yeah, the weather's rubbish, and we've got all our, well, a lot of our sheet material being delivered today. So we've got the tongue and groove defect, moisture resistant button bead panels, which are going to go this end above, below the gunnels, and we've also got some ply,
which we're going to put behind the kitchen cupboards, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll have a little bit of that at the bottom, so there's no point having the more expensive stuff, and that's going to go on the walls here as well. Both of them are 9mm thick. So they've come in from separate places, so we've got deliveries today, and we're going to take this little workbench and we're going to use the little old shed, which is just next to our
there it is.
It is dry in there.
Yeah.
Sort of. So we asked John, and he was kind to let us use that. So once they turn up, we're going to get it quickly in there, and then we're going to cut them to size in there, and then it'll make it easier to get them through that door.
Hopefully.
If you can remember from very early on when we tried to get these 8x4 sheets, 3/4 inch thick, through there.
In the rain.
I nearly killed myself. Fingers crossed we can, the weather will improve and make life a little bit easier. So the next thing we're going to do now is just going to get this out of the boat, get set up, and then wait for deliveries.
We've got the loom to do as well, haven't we?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's not going to take long. I've only got to move it slightly, but I'll talk about that at another time.
Yeah.
Right, so we've just got the shower pump and shower pump switch cable moved and put into conduit. So that's running from obviously the board at the back there, running down to roughly where it's going to be. We've got a bit left over, so that's good. So yeah, we're just putting that in place for now. All our boards have arrived, so we've got our button bead 9mm tongue and groove defect moisture resistant MDF for the bottom here, and then we've got some plywood as well, 9mm, which we're going to use for the top and for sections back where the kitchen units are going to be. So we've just been doing a bit of measuring up, and we are just decided on the height of the button bead panels. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to 970mm, which takes us to about here. So that will fit onto it roughly like so. So that'll be there, and then obviously we're going to bring those ones down, and they will sit roughly like that. And then we'll have a piece of plywood going that way to block all that off. So yeah, so we're just going to start now getting the boards cut because of the weather. We've got them in this shed over here, but we need to get them cut and then get them into the boat. So we're going to be doing a load of cutting now.
So is that to go behind the kitchen cupboards? That
yeah.
bit, yeah.
So Yeah, that's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, once that cable's out of the way.
Yeah.
So I think that's...
Is that about the right height?
Yeah, I think so.
How many pieces of that do we need to cut to go behind the cupboards?
Yeah, I mean, it won't go right back yet because I haven't drilled these out.
Yeah.
I'm just looking to see height-wise. I think that's right. I might just get... Yeah, that's a do.
Yeah, okay.
Right, so we're cutting the sheets now. So we've measured up and we're going to go 970mm for the bottom panels, but it's also going to be the same for the top ones. So obviously one fits in under the gunnels, and then the other one fits over the front, and then obviously we'll have we'll batten the top and put a bit of plywood underneath so that you can't see up inside. So I mean, it makes a bit more sense once we're up and running, but all we're doing now is literally getting these all cut to size so we can get them in the boat, because the weather's not great, and obviously there's quite a lot of moisture in the air, so we want to get them in the boat. And yeah, that'll be it for now. Oh, caught me again. I'm going to cut the tea. Right, so to start with today, there's a little bit of housekeeping. So we got all the wood yesterday, all the sheet material cut to size that we had delivered. So we've got the offcuts here, which we're going to keep. So what we're going to do is we're going to stack those flat and put them under the bed.
Let me just turn round so you can see. So there's the bed, we're just deflating it. What we thought we would do is stack them neatly under the bed like a base, and then put the bed on top of it, so gets rid of that out of the way, because we've got so much wood in here that we're climbing over at the moment.
Yeah, and then we've got all the sheets cut yesterday.
Yep.
And then brought in here.
Yep.
So these sheets here, oops, hang on, move one round. So these are all primed,
yep,
grooved effect. They're going to go below the gunnels.
Yep.
And then we've just got, and we've got the standard ply.
Yeah,
which is
which we've got to take. Yeah, got to take those outside and varnish them this morning. And then so they're all sealed, ready to go on. That's gonna be a lovely job. Lee's got to. What are you doing with the?
Oh yeah, just all these cables that are in front of the battens, on top and bottom, wherever they are. I've got to sink them behind here. So I'm going to drill out and then pop them behind there before we can start putting the sheets on.
Yeah.
So that's the first job for me. Alison's going to be doing, as she said, the varnishing of the plywood.
So just prepping ready, and then our next door neighbour Dave, what's the name of his channel? Dave Potter. What's the name of his channel though?
I don't know.
Oh, he's kindly offered to come in and help Lee put the first couple up, and then he's going to leave us to it after that. So
then I'm going to run away and he's going to carry on.
And we're just going to keep him fed and watered. So yeah, so that's it for today. So yeah, we'll keep you updated with our progress. Okay, so this is our lovely neighbour Dave. He's very kind. His channel is well worth. He's just started to vlog what he's doing, and his workmanship's amazing. So unlike us, he knows what he's doing. And the vlog is called, or the channel's called, hang on, Narrowboat Misfit. So I'll she's coming to give Lee a hand and a bit of guidance this morning. Lee's down there. I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing?
I'm marking where these holes are going to go through the battens.
Yeah.
So we can feed them through so they're flat against the...
Okay.
What's going on there?
Lucky enough we've got a nice day today, so I'm hoping to get the varnishing done, the ply. Just waiting for coats to dry. Ah.
That's basically it, how it's going to go. On these, we might have to cut these to get them up.
Yeah, I'll cut them. I'll cut it if you want.
Yeah, just make sure we got...
So Dave used to do what Lee's dad Don used to do. He used to be a shop fitter. So we'll have to get Lee's parents up here one weekend to meet Dave, so they can talk shop fitting.
That's it.
Wow.
Make sure you've got plenty of cables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's plenty there. I made sure there was a gear tail.
There's nothing worse than being an inch short.
No.
Boom, boom.
These are good things. I've never seen them before.
They're good, aren't they?
Yeah. They certainly help them.
Yeah, they're tool station. The red ones I got from, and the black ones I got from Screwfix. I think they're for pipes as opposed to cable.
Ah. They're certainly handy tools,
Yeah,
especially for the
good
spray
in that,
foam.
yeah, they're really good in that foam, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, that road's busy today, isn't it?
Yeah. Actually, what I might do. It's gone on that one has gone on the screws up there. But that one, there's nothing with that one.
Ah, that batten's sticking out, that's what it is.
Ah.
It's that top batten sticking out.
Ah.
So, yeah, not much we can do about that then, I suppose. You can get a bit of cardboard, have you?
Yeah.
Cardboard. is that one not marked, Lee? That's the fridge one, isn't it? Who is marked?
So you're going to try show me another trick of the trade, are you?
No.
Oh.
No, you never watch me bodging. I suppose you've got a staple gun, have you?
Yep.
Pushing in. I'm glad to see that it's not only me.
No, it's because I moved everything.
It's a matter. Right, that's P W. Okay. What's
Power what?
just PW?
What's PW stand
Just
for?
power.
Oh, I see.
So where are we going? Where's the
It's
box?
that line there.
See, there, that's the centre of the box, yeah?
Yeah.
And we can mark that. Mark that. That's the centre of the box, okay?
Okay. You can get a tool that does those sized, can't you? You
Yeah,
just
yeah,
put a
yeah,
drill.
yeah. Hang on.
I'm going to get one of them. That's what I'm going to get.
What's that?
It's a fitting that's the size of these, and you just put it on your drill, and it just does the square for
perfect.
you, and then you just pop it in.
That's a good idea.
Well, that's what I was going to get. But
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to get to this point yet.
Yeah. Might have to go and get one today.
There you go.
What's that?
That's what I use for mine. I've done mine like that, just to mark them off like that. You could make one of them up if you wanted to.
Oh God!
But it
Yeah,
gives
I see
you
what you
the.
mean. Got some of these little things, isn't it? It's snowing.
The only thing I find with that is the pencil can't go below that. That's the opening size. Yeah?
Right.
That's definitely the opening size.
Yeah.
You see a lot of blokes who do this. They'll
Use that.
take these and they put them on like that, yeah? And then they mark them off.
Yeah. Well, I would have done that.
You know, they mark them off like that.
Yeah.
And then you go in under, you can't see what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then you end up the line going like this,
Yeah.
a little bit over there.
Yeah.
And then you cut that out, and then this goes in, it's all. You know?
So what were you base when you cut that out? What did you base that
If
on?
you're going to do these all the way along a boat, at that, and I suggest you do them all at that distance,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, in the same place.
Yeah.
Just basically get your box like that, yeah. Your box goes in there. You can now look.
Well, that's solid.
Yeah, you got movement.
Yeah, but not.
But, yeah.
It's not moving.
Cut
about.
that in a piece of ply, and then
Yeah.
make sure it's parallel with that. Measure from there down to there, there down to there. And then the proper way to do it. Oh, you got 220 there, 220 there.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
that's that's how you would do it. You draw a line there, and
Yeah.
then measure your box.
Yeah.
Yeah, half it. Do all that. That's what your dad would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Even if that system's there, he'd still do that because
Yeah.
that's the way he's taught to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for accuracy and speed, I find, you know, when you got, if you're on a
Set one
shot
of
and
those
you're
up.
putting in 400 of them,
Oh yeah. No, of course. You don't want to be doing
but
that
I find the
all time.
accuracy is good. Because I put one there,
Yeah.
if that was in the right place, I
Yes.
put one there, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd come along and put one there.
Yeah, yeah.
And when I'm sat with biscuits in the chair and I look down through, they're spot on.
Yeah.
If one of them was half-inch lower,
Do your head in.
it'd do me head in.
Yeah. Yeah.
My missus always says, when you go for a meal, if we're going for a meal, keep your gob shut, she used to say. Because I'd go in and I'd look at the fridge and the fridge would be like this or something. And I'd look at it and she'd look at me and she'd go. Right. That's the ones from the station.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Remember, when you're cutting them out,
oh god, yeah,
put those cables up behind there.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
When I'm using this one, you always
go to the side.
just keep them to the edge, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Here comes that. Make sure it's not trapped, you know.
Right.
Okay, they're all okay, not cut. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it basically. And that one. Plug socket,
don't worry
plug
about
sockets are fed from the top. So, and he's coming in from the top.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically you break that one here out.
Yeah, and then that
Cut
just
that
goes
out, drop him in, that slips in behind, fix him back. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, brilliant.
And you get them from best places, tool station for them.
Is it? And is that a 25 mil deep, is it?
Oh yeah, it's for a standard 3-pin socket.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you put in a cooker or something like that, which is bigger, that would be 16 mil, I think they are.
Yeah.
The cooker, or a shower
12
one.
volt, so it wouldn't be.
Oh, is it 12 volt one, is it?
That isn't, but the oven's going over here.
Yeah,
Going on
yeah.
a 12 volt.
That's just a 240 volt socket, isn't it?
Yes.
What are you going to use?
As you can see, this panel's now finished. So, he was absolute brilliant, wasn't he, Dave?
Yeah.
Next door, absolutely fantastic. So, if you want to follow him online. He's just started vlogging. What's it? Misfit Narrowboat. Or Narrowboat Misfit, yeah. So, unfortunately, he's gone off now and left us to it. So, hopefully we'll do as good a job. Lee's just drilling in a hole here for the cables to come through for the freezer, which is 12 volt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering whether I can get it out.
So he's got to be careful drilling through here because obviously the cables are behind there, so he's got to be careful not to drill through the cables.
I have to make a bigger hole. I'll get it through. Make it bigger to loop it out.
Yeah.
Maybe want to make it more of a hole than that.
Unfortunately, he's got a couple of nice neat holes there, but can't pull the cable.
Unscrew it, I suppose, and take it off, but be arsed. The first tongue and groove panel is in.
Hooray!
So yeah, so that's all on there. I don't know whether you could see earlier, but I put this batten on here at the front, and they're going to run all the way along at the front here. What will happen is that that's there for me to be able to put the ply underneath to finish it off, so that you can't see under here. Because once the other sheet goes on above, the other sheet, the wall sheet will come down past here, and we'll have a batten on the back of this one as well.
So it kind of boxes it in.
And they will line up, and then what you'll get is this effect.
Hang on, let me just...
So then that'll finish it off underneath. So you won't see anything of under the gunnel. It'll literally be like that. on there, that up to there, so it'll be like that. So yeah,
we're going to have a clear up now, aren't we? And
a big thank you to Dave Potter again for helping me work this out. So yeah, so he did that one, and I'm carrying on from now on. I haven't had to do anything tricky yet. And now obviously these are all carrot sunk, and then they'll be filled in prior to painting. So yeah.
So we're going to have a clear up. We're going to go and have a hot shower and something to eat, because I think we're pretty done today. And then tomorrow we're going to crack on with the rest of it. The boat is in shambles. It is impossible to keep it tidy.
We'll get them other sheets in.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so
Morning all. So I don't know if you can see the ducklings. Unfortunately, can you see them there if I zoom in? Unfortunately, there only seems to be 3 left. Very sad. But Mum and Dad seem to be up there, and they're in the water on their own now, so they're getting more independent. Here comes the boat. Morning. Let's see if they're still in there. I don't know if you can see. I'll zoom in.